everyone, Dr. Melissa here, and today we're going over TMJ pain relief exercises, how to cure your TMJ permanently. And did you know that tension in your neck, your shoulders, your pelvic floor can be related to tension in your jaw? If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out. And you're gonna wanna make sure you stick around until the end because I have a bonus tip for you to help with that jaw pain. All right, go grab your mats and let's do this. All right, let's start easing that tension in your jaw. We're gonna work by releasing tension in our neck, our shoulders, and our mid-back, and then working our way back up towards our jaw. If you happen to have either a foam roller, a yoga block, you can use your yoga mat rolled up, or you can use a rolled up towel. All right, let's jump right into it. If you've got that yoga block or a foam roller, we're gonna start laying on our right-hand side. So coming all the way down, you're gonna bring those knees up in towards your chest and just take the block or your foam roller in between those knees. And then you can let your head rest down. If you want a pillow for your head, you can go ahead and grab that. That right arm, if you'd like, can come on top of those knees. And you're gonna take your left arm and just sweep your left arm back behind you. Just take a couple gentle breaths, but you're squeezing in between the knees. If you don't have anything, you can just work on trying to pinch those knees together. And then bring that left arm over towards the side. Open it up. Use your breath. Notice mid-back. Notice if your chest is moving. Good. And then bring it back. Each time, maybe you can move a little bit more. Using that breath. Pinch those knees together. Awesome. We're going to do one more time here. Nice and gentle. We're just going to hold. Nice breath in out into the sides of the rib cage. Notice your low back, your mid back, where you're feeling this, and just let your neck and shoulders get nice and heavy. Awesome. On that inhale, bring everything back up through to center, and we're just going to keep rolling it onto our left-hand side. So bring those knees in towards your chest. Pinch those knees together. Your head gets nice and heavy. And you're gonna inhale, open. Just gently turn your gaze over towards that arm. Do you feel it more in the front of your chest, your mid back, your low back? And then bring that arm back over. Open it back up. And then bring it back down. Open it back. Good work. We're going to do one more. Good. On this last one, you're going to hold it there. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, get super heavy. Okay, you're going to take another nice gentle breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Good. And bring those legs, come back up through towards center. Now you're going to take the block. If you have the foam roller, you can roll up your yoga mat, and we're going to place it just beneath the base of our skull, right along that ridge. And you'll know when you find that. And we're going to gently turn our head to look to the right. And you're going to feel little pressure points all along the bottom, that base of your skull. And then bring it up and over to the other side. And then bring it back up. Just gently rotating your head from side to side. If one spot in particular has a little bit more tension than the other, or it's like, oof, I can really feel that one, you can hold it and just use your breath to ease into that. If you wanted to find a spot, maybe you hold it and you start to do little tiny circles with your nose. And we're just working on releasing all the tension around that jaw area. Throughout all the exercises we're doing today, continue to work on breathing into the sides of your rib cage and the back of your rib cage. Your breath is an awesome tool to use to help release tension and pain. Just takes 30 seconds for a big shift with that. Good. We're going to go back and forth one more time here. Continue with that breath.
Awesome. All right, let's take whatever you have behind the back of your head. You can move that out. And then we're going to roll onto our stomachs. You're going to press yourself up, coming up onto your forearms. And then you're pressing into your forearms. We're going to first work on pulling ourselves forward. Open up through that chest. Think of broadening through your collarbones. Nice breath in. And then we're going to round everything out. Pull your chin in towards your chest. Round out through your mid-back. And you're noticing parts of your spine that are moving or that feel a little extra sticky. Pull yourself, come forward. Really sink between that mid-back, pull yourself, come up. So if we're on our computers, on our devices, if we're sitting, that mid-back area gets super, super tight and can pull on our neck and our jaw. And pull yourself, come forward, lift up. Good, round everything out. Pull that chin in towards your chest. And then pull yourself, lift up. One more time, round everything out, press into those forearms. And then pull yourself forward, opening up. This time when you come up, you're just going to gently turn your gaze to look over towards that left shoulder. As you turn your gaze, notice the front of your neck, maybe the back of the neck where you feel any pulling. And then we're going to bring it over towards that right hand side. Gently turn your head over towards the side. Same thing, kind of notice where you feel any of that pulling. Bring it back through towards center. We're going to lower down, bring your hands down by your side, press yourself, come up, and we're going to push ourselves coming back into a child's pose, but you're going to stay up onto those palms. Pressing into your arms. We'll take the left arm, sweep your left arm, reach it up towards the ceiling, turn your gaze up. And then you're going to slowly turn to look at your right arm. And then that left arm is going to sweep underneath. And you're reaching back towards your right heels. Press into your right arm again. Spin that chest open. Turn your gaze. Look up. Notice that neck. Turn your gaze slowly looking down. And then reach that arm underneath again. Over towards the heels over on that right hand side. One more time. Press into that right arm. Spin your chest. Lift it open. Slowly turn your gaze down towards the right hand and then sweep that left arm, come underneath. And continue using the breath all along the way. Left hand comes down. Press into your left arm. Rotate, spin your chest open towards the sky. Take that arm up. Turn your gaze. Notice how this side moves compared to your other side. Sweep that left arm. Sweep your right arm underneath your left. My left and right, goodness. Reach through those fingertips. Keep pressing into your left hand. Sweep, come all the way up. Turn your gaze down to look at your left hand. That right arm is going to sweep, come underneath. One more time through. Press into the left, spin your chest, come all the way up. Reach through those fingertips. Turn your gaze down at your left hand, and then that right arm sweeps to come underneath. Nice, gentle breath in. And then pull yourself, come back up. From here, we'll pull ourselves, come all the way forward. Now we're going to work on in between our shoulder blades. You'll lower yourself all the way down towards the ground. You're going to keep your chin tucked in so you feel this lengthening at the base of your skull. Your arms are going to stay down by your side like this, kind of coming into a cactus arms. And you're going to think of pulling your shoulder blades together. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Lift those arms up. Maybe the arms float, maybe they stay down, but your goal is thinking of squeezing the shoulder blades together. And then slowly lower back down. Keep that chin tucked, lengthening through the base of your skull. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift, come all the way up. And then slowly lower back down. Squeeze and lift up right in between the shoulder blades. Using that breath, make sure the shoulders aren't creeping up by your ears. You're just squeezing back and then back down. 2 more times. Lift, squeeze up. Keep that chin tucked in and then lower back down. Awesome. Last one. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lengthen out, soften that neck and shoulder area, and then lower back down. Bring your hands by your side. You'll press yourself come up, and we're going to come to a kneeling position. Continuing to work on easing that tension in our neck. We're going to be gliding in and out of this next exercise. And you don't want to crank or pull really hard because that can aggravate, but use your breath to see if each time you can sneak a little further. So we're going to start off by taking our right ear to our right shoulder. And then bring your head, come back up. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. We're going to take our right palm, and bring your right palm up towards the ceiling. Lift your head, come up, left ear, left shoulder, reach that arm back behind you. Inhale, pull yourself, come up, and then bend away. Good, one more time like this. Bring the arm up, bend away, and then bring it back to center. Adding on from here, you're going to take your left ear to your left shoulder, palm facing the ceiling on that right side. And then we're going to lift our head up, bring it over towards the right, and then take those right fingertips face away from you. Bring your head, come back up, left ear, left shoulder, palm faces the ceiling. Right ear, right shoulder, maybe your right palm comes all the way down towards the ground and you bend over towards the side. Inhale, lift, come up. Left ear, left shoulder, palm to the ceiling. Right palm to the ground, bend over towards the side. Inhale, lift up. One more time through. Just very gentle, going back and forth, only going to where it feels comfortable. And then back up. Now we're going to switch to the other side. Left ear, left shoulder. Continue breathing into that ribcage. Pull yourself, come back up. Left ear, left shoulder, left palm faces the ceiling. Pull your head up. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder. That left arm goes behind. Inhale, come up. Left ear, left shoulder, left palm to the sky. Bend your head away. The left fingertips reach behind you. Just use your breath, very gentle from side to side. Good. Next time we're going to add on, so bring yourself back to center. We're going to bring our left hand behind us, left ear drops down, bend over towards that side. Pull yourself, come up, right ear to your right shoulder, palm faces. Hand to the ground, right ear, left shoulder. Bring yourself, come back up. Good. 2 more times. Drop that left ear to your left shoulder. Pull your left palm up. And then last time, drop it down. And then bring yourself, come back up. So bring those hands back down. So next what we're going to work on, if you're comfortable on your knees, you can stay here. If you want to come to a different position sitting, you can. We're going to work on doing some massage to that TMJ area. So your masseter right in here, that is a muscle that can get really tight. So you can just take your fingers, kind of place your fingers doing small little circles along that area. You might find some tender spots in there. Careful you're not having your head kind of stick way out in front, just very gentle circles. If you happen to have a small ball about this size or a golf size ball, you can take that and also use that just to do little circles along your jaw, little tiny circles to help loosen that up. Good. You can do about 30 seconds to a minute each side. And then the other area you can come up to is your temple area. So again, you can use those fingers and just gently rub small little circles. If you're finding any little tight spots in there, it might be that hurts but feels good, tender spots, continue with those circles. Or if you happen to have the ball, you can do the same thing with the ball and just placing it, doing small little circles in that area. Again, the same thing with this, 30, 60 seconds max for that myofascial release to really create some hydration in those tissues to help loosen that up. And you're just being careful that that head isn't coming way out in front, that you're keeping that chin tucked in. Good. So you can give those a try to help loosen up those muscles. And then the last exercise we're going to work on, if you happen to have the yoga mat, you can use your yoga block or the foam roller. I'm going to go ahead and grab the yoga block, and we're going to take this and place it right in between our shoulder blades. You're going to lower all the way down. So you can bring those hands behind the back of your head, and then just slowly drop your head coming back, and then gently pull yourself come back up. Lower your head back down. I'm going to show you what it looks like with the yoga mat in a minute. So you can just gently come in and out of those if you have the foam roller or the block. If you want to use a rolled up towel or rolled up mat, you'll just take that mat, roll it up 3 to 4 inches, whatever thickness you want. And the same thing, you're going to place it right in between those shoulders, shoulder blade area. And get comfortable. Make sure you're not arching in either position too much from your low back. You're going to have a little tuck of that pelvis underneath, so you really feel it in between the middle of those shoulder blades. And then those arms could come out to the side. They could come down by your side. You're going to work on that breathing. Like I mentioned earlier, your breath plays a huge part in helping to reduce your pain. Trying to let go of that tension where we use our diaphragm, breathing out into our sides of our rib cage here, versus breathing into your chest. That makes such a huge difference. I'll also put a link up there to a breathing video I have if you want some more tips on that. Nice, gentle breath in. Exhale, let it go. Same thing with this one. You can be here for a minute, maybe 2 minutes. Just trying to open up that middle of our back area that gets super, super tight, especially if we're sitting behind our desks, working all day. Good. Wherever you're at, I'm going to have you take one more breath in. Exhale, let it go. And then you'll just gently roll to your side, either coming off of the foam roller or your yoga block. Roll that back out. All right. And as promised, I have the bonus tip for you. When we're on our devices, you want to make sure you're not scrolling, looking down. This puts a lot more stress on your neck muscles. If you can lift your head up, bring whatever you're looking at right in front of your face, it's going to take so much tension off of your neck and your shoulders and get you out of that rounded position. So whether it's your device or your computer screen, just make sure you're looking straight ahead at it, and that will help with those aches and pains. Awesome job with those exercises to help relieve that jaw pain. I would love to know down below in the comments which one was your favorite. And if you want to continue with these pain relief tips and learning how to move your body better, check out the link down below and you can come and move and flow with me live. Until next time, namaste.